upenyua chimbidza kuguma kufara kwe pasi kunopera sakara kwazo zviro zvese usingasakare ndinomuda imwi nguva dzese mutsa ukurira muedzi donzoa ngumutungamiri mundima pachena garai neni imwi muri poandityi mandu handine kuremerwa mushungu kufaguva kukunda kuripi ndinokurira ugere neni misamuchi njiko ndotandadza penya undinongedze kudenga kwayedzakwa yabva mubvuri mupenyu mukufa gara neni
Greetings wherever you are. Salvonani Makadini ndinokugamchirai nyalamukela. Welcome to another insightful, incredible and enriching episode of Harmony of Hope, where we give you music from your favorite groups, your favorite soloist, music to uplift you. And they say music is a medicine to us. So if you are feeling down, I pray that by the end of this episode, you'll be feeling better. To those who don't know me, I'm Diana Manyika. And to those who are joining us for the very first time, I'm inviting you to go and like our Facebook page, follow follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel to make sure that you don't miss out on any episode of Harmony of Hope. Today we'll be talking about grief, and there is a guest that will be joining me to share their experience on grief. And I know that we have at some point experienced grief is part of life, so they'll be sharing their experience about grief. But for now, before we delve into the topic, enjoy the music and I'll be right back.
Are you tired of waiting or being put on hold? Have you grown so weary of getting no replies? Have you tried Heaven's landline and gotten no response? Let me tell you, Jesus is always online and you can call anytime. Oh, ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always online. Get on your knees and talk to God. There are answers you will find. Ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Never unavailable, never on hold. You can call anytime. Oh, ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Get on your knees and talk to God. There are answers you will find. Ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Never unavailable, never on hold. You can call anytime.
Hello, is this heaven?
Hello, my child. I've been waiting for your call for a long, long time.
Oh my, I'm so happy. Was expecting no reply. I've been kind blown, even rejected, but those who trust the most.
I'm Jehovah Jireh. I own a cat on 1,000 hills. I need to sleep, no slumber, so you can call anytime. Oh, ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Get on your knees and talk to God. There are answers you will find. Ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Never unavailable, never on hold. You can call anytime. Oh, ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Get on your knees and talk to God. There are answers you will find. Ring, 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 ring. Heaven's phone is always alive. Never unavailable, never on hold. You can call anytime. You can call anytime. You can call anytime. You can call. Swichigere kuratidzwa hama tichazovei kana muchinda werugare achinge achionekuwa asi soko rinoti pachivimbiso iwe neni tichafananidzwa naye. Zvichigere kuratidzwa hama tichazove kana iye Ishe wedu Jesu achioneswa asi soko rinoti pachivimbiso iwe neni tichafananidzwa naye. Opindura mibvunzo yangu yese, opukuta yangu misodzi kuti ndafa ndinenge ndangora ara.
Ira kumagumo bimbika kunyangwe murufu akatsitsa ticha tongane ngirozi nokuti soko rinoti pachivimbiso takadzirirwa naka mumambo wa Messiah gare
Zazokunda Chikondane Parizirwe ndingiriro Iningarwa Kurwa pakanaka
Damirira Tsuri ingorira Tichaimba Giyorwa mbozi sine kwayana Sakafirwa nae iyeje Hosana Nekusinga peripe Sitara kengari rumbitwe Hakuna mume asije Hosana
Opindura mifunzo yangu Yese Opokota yangu misoti Utijafa dinenge ngangora
Tamirira Tsuri igorira
Tamirira Tsuri igorira
Tamirira Tsuri igorira
Damirira Sirikoriza
Welcome back. You are still watching Harmony of Hope, and as I have mentioned earlier that today we'll be talking about grief. Many of us in our lives have experienced grief at some point in life. From a professional perspective, they say that grief is a natural reaction to a loss. This could be death, losing a family member, losing a parent, a child. And we also have experienced broken relationships. This is losing your marriage. We also have other losses like losing a pet, losing our health. In the Bible, we also have examples of people who also went through difficult times in their lives. We also have Job, who lost everything. He lost his family members, his wealth, but he didn't stop believing in God. He remained faithful to God. We also have Mary and Martha. They lost a brother, Lazarus. So in the Bible, we have many examples that talk about people that went through grieving. But sometimes I know we ask ourselves, where is God when we go through these difficult times in our lives? It doesn't mean that God has forsaken us. He is always there with us. Sometimes these experiences, they make us to seek God more. Sometimes we tend to forget when things are okay to talk to God. We tend to talk to God when things are not well. So maybe sometimes when these things are happening to us, is that time when we need to seek the Lord the most. But this doesn't mean God is silent or he has forsaken us. He is there every step of the way with us. God has never left us. He is always with us all the time. For now, I'm giving you music and I'll be right back.
Gentle shepherd, come and lead us, for we need you to help us find a way. Gentle shepherd, come and lead us, for we need you to help us find a way. There's no other we can turn to, who can help us face another day. Gentle shepherd, come and lead us, for we need you to help us find a way. Hear our prayer, O Lord. Hear our prayer, O Lord. Incline thine ear to us and grant us thy peace. There's no other we can turn to, who can help us face another day. Gentle shepherd, come and lead us, for we need you to help us find a way.
Welcome back. You are still watching Harmony of Hope. I know we'll be asking ourselves, where is God when we go through these difficult times? Has He forsaken us? And the answer is no. He has never and He will never forsake us. He is always there with us. In the Bible, we have many verses that should give us comfort and hope. And one of the verses that I would like to share with you today is found in the book of Psalms 34 verse 18. It says, God is close to those who are brokenhearted, and He rescues those who are crushed in spirit. This verse should give us hope when we ask ourselves that question where we say, where is God? This verse talks about God being closer to us. And God understands us when we lose our loved ones, because he himself experienced the pain of losing someone, losing his only son, Jesus. When Jesus died, God experienced the pain of losing someone. And he even gives us hope and comfort in the book of Matthew when he says, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Maybe you are out there, you are finding it difficult to heal from the pain of losing someone, so close to you. May you find a comfort from the Lord when he says, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. And there's a verse in the book of Revelation that says, all the tears will be wiped away. So when we wait for the second coming of Jesus, we know that all this pain we have will be wiped away when God comes to take us home. I'm giving you music, and I'll be joined by a guest who will be sharing their experiences on grief and how they overcame that difficult period in time. Enjoy the music, and I'll be right back.
Muponesi mwari wetsitsi munenyasha murapi mukuru ndiani waiziva kuti kwaya nari chatisunungura Muponesi mwari wetsitsi munenyasha murapi mukuru ndiani waiziva kuti kwaya nari chatisunungura ndiani waiziva kuti kwaya nari chatisunungura okudai zvaibvira mukombe wandipfuura nenyasha akafira iwe haikwanisa kushevedza ngirosi dzomurwira akafa netsitsi kudzikinura iwe
mumwaka wekuchema ndopfugama kwamuri imi Mwari muri simba rangu munondidisisa ndiani waigona kundisunungura hapana waigona dzingori nyasha dzenyu omponesi Mwari we kubvira kare kare muchinditugamira chipo chikuru icho mandipa kanaka Jehova mufudzi wangu hayapana chandotya ondirwira ondotsa iye michangamire ei pandinoshaya chero pandinoshaya amushanduke rudo rwenyu runoshamisa ei mzimu unoera famba ineni musandisiye tenge ndinorasika makanaka semakanaka munengo anawapenda watoto wake. Akatipa Jesu inyenye ya baywa, inyenye ya baywa. Call me if you need a friend. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrows, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're strong, I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Hey. Please swallow your pride if I have things that you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody. So just call on me, sister, when you need a hand. We all need somebody. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Call me, lean on me. Call me, lean on me. When you need a friend, lean on me. When you need a friend, yeah. Call me if you need a
Welcome back. You are still watching Harmony of Hope, and with me, Niles Ngandamate, my beautiful mom. I'll ask her to introduce herself.
Thank you, Dee. Good morning, viewers. My name is Linda Rose Siwadi. I am a mother of 2 girls and a grandmother of 1.
Ah, beautiful Gogo, a very beautiful Gogo. You're looking good, Mama. Looking good. Yes, thank you for joining us. It's an honor to have you here. And
glad to be here.
Thank you. So today we are talking about grief. Maybe please help us from your own point of view, what you understand by the word grief.
Grief is a reaction that one gets when something bad happens to you, something bad as in death, losing a loved one, family member, or going through a situation like divorce or somebody hurting you so much that you are sad about it. That's the way I look at grief.
All right, well said, Mama. I think from what also I've learned, it also talk about losing someone very close to you. It can be losing a job or even a pet. Do you know that people, they actually grieve over a pet? Yes, and that's well said. It's basically losing something very dear to you. So the reason why I invited you today, Mama, is for you maybe to share an experience about grief.
Okay, for me, it was losing close members of the family. I lost my parents, I lost my brother. And in each of the experiences, it was something new. It was like I had not gone through that experience.
Yes.
For my dad, I had the support of my mom, and I had to be strong for my mom. So it was different. But when it was the loss of my mom,
Yes.
it was, I felt it was worse in that I am the one who needed somebody to comfort me, and she wasn't there. And it was painful. And when I lost my brother, it was even worse in that I was now the parent figure
Yes.
on when I lost him. But in all the experiences, I felt the initial reaction is the disbelief. You can't believe this has happened. And then when you come to terms with it, then there is anger. You are angry with people. You start asking questions, why did this happen to me? And I suppose those questions are directed to God. And as time goes on, you start maybe accepting the inevitable, that, well, this has happened, and life has to go on. And that acceptance is a way of healing. But during that process, you get into depression, and the depression affects sometimes even your health. If you are somebody with blood pressure, your blood pressure shoots up and you can't control it. All those things affect you as an individual. Sometimes you don't even want to see people. You just want to be alone. But in all this, what I found to be helpful was the support group.
Okay.
Friends, other relatives just coming in to give you the comfort. But no one understands what you are going through. They give their words of comfort, but I found comfort in reading the Bible. And one of my favorite texts, which I still go back to, is Psalms 91.
Okay.
I found the words very comforting because the only place I could hide was in the shelter of God. In the shelter of God. And because of that, it gave me strength. It gave me strength to even be able to go to the next person and give comfort.
All right, thank you for that sharing, Mama. And you have also explained how you overcame that difficult period in your life. But I would like to take you back from what you said. You said every loss hits differently. Did I get you correct?
Correct.
Yes, but I've heard people when we go to a funeral, people would say, I understand your pain, but sometimes I feel like we do not understand what people are going through. And I've heard people say, it's better you guys are now grown up. If it was going to be difficult, maybe if you had lost the parent when you were young. So what does that mean? Does it mean maybe the pain is much better when you lose a parent when you are older, and it's difficult when you lose the parent when you are young?
I'm not sure about losing a parent when you are young, because I was already an adult when I lost my parents.
Okay.
However, I've always disputed the saying that the person comes and says, I understand what you're going through. They do not understand.
True.
Because they probably have gone through the pain, they are okay. But I'm not okay. I'm in a
Yes.
state where I am not okay. So no one should come and just say, I understand, because they do not. And sometimes that understanding that that person is saying, it's somebody who probably still has both parents living. And when he or she says, I understand, no, he hasn't gone through that. So he doesn't understand. So there are some things that we say trying to comfort the person who is grieving. But some of those things are not necessary.
That's very true. Yes. I think we should just be mindful about the words that we say to that person who is grieving. And to be honest, I lost my mom when I was very young. And to be honest, I don't even remember the pain of losing a parent. So I cannot just go to someone who has lost a parent, maybe when they are old, and say, I think it's better you got the time to spend with your parents. But losing a loved one is losing, whether you are old or young, it's just the same.
True, that is true. Yeah, it is difficult when going to comfort somebody who has just lost a loved one. I think the best is to just give that person assurance that I'm here for you.
That's very true.
You know, so that that person feels that he or she has a shoulder to cry on, rather than to be told that I understand. Because the pain is real. And as time goes on, of course, the pain numbs away, and you feel you are okay. But once in a while, it still comes back.
That's very true. All right, I think that's well said. Thank you, Mama, for coming and for sharing your experience. Would you have maybe the last words to say to someone out there who is struggling to overcome difficulties in their lives? Maybe your last words of comfort.
To someone who is going through a difficult time, grieving for a loved one, or something has happened to you, the best friend that you can have is Jesus. And I know that it is difficult sometimes to say you turn to the Bible, but if you keep the communication line with God open, He will find a way to comfort. He's the only comforter that you can get. And of course, don't shut your friends out, because they are the source of comfort here on earth. And when they come to you, when they spend time with you, you'll find that you heal better than if you shut yourself and keep yourself in a closet. Yeah.
All right. Well said. Thank you, Mama, for joining us and for having the courage to share your experience. I know it's not easy, it's difficult, and I can even see the pain in your eyes, but thank you so much for coming. I hope someone out there who is watching will find courage and know that it's something we all come across and experience. Thank you, Mama, for coming. Enjoy the music, and we'll be right back.
Like a child runs to the Father, I'll run to your arms. This world is so belligerent, I'll run where I'm safe. I'll run where I'm safe, where I know I'm secure. I'll run to my Father who's all like a child is so gullible. I've been blown by the wind. I've lost all my innocence, chasing after the wind. The world may condemn me, your grace still abounds. I know my way back home. I'll run back to. I'll run where I'm safe, where I know I'm secure. I'll run Welcome back. In our episode for today, we were talking about grief, and we have heard from the guest when she was sharing her personal experiences, how she overcame these difficult times in her life. In the book of Psalms 23, David says, "Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me." This verse should give us a confidence that the Lord is with us every step of the way. We have come to the end of our show for today. I hope and pray that you were blessed by the music and the message that we have given you. To someone out there who is struggling with a loss, I pray that the Lord gives you comfort to overcome these challenges. Thank you for watching and be blessed. Until next time, goodbye.
It doesn't matter where you're from, who you are, he loves you, he loves you. That's why he came and died for you. It doesn't matter where you're from, you are, he loves you, he loves you, he loves you. That's why he came and died for you. It doesn't matter where That's why He came and died for you. No matter what you go, no matter what you're going through, He's there to rescue you. Call on His name, yes, call on His name. No matter what you're going through, yes, He's there to rescue you. Call on His name, yes, call on His name. Bring your burdens, He will carry them for you. He will carry them for you. Yes, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, He will carry them for you. Bring your burdens, bring your burdens to the Lord. He will carry them for you. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, He will carry them for you. Bring your burdens to the Lord. He will carry them for you. Yeah, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, He will carry them for you. Bring your burdens to the Lord. He will carry them for you. He will carry them for you. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, He will